Making a movie is a logistical mountain. To capture a single shot, you need dozens of specialists managing heavy cameras, rigging, and precise lighting. Because of that scale, the timelines are massive. James Cameron wrote the first treatment for Avatar in 1994, but the technology required to actually shoot it delayed the release for 15 years. Even before cameras roll, the planning phase requires an army. The pre-production team for the Indian epic Bahubali drew 15,000 distinct storyboard sketches by hand just to map out the action. I wanted to test if that massive barrier still exists today. I gave myself one night to sit at my laptop and generate a high-quality, Bollywood-style fight scene completely on my own. Historically, the friction of execution, the sheer volume of time, money, and labor has stood between a filmmaker and their finished film. The newest video AI models are incredibly capable. You ask for a cinematic dolly shot of a detective in a rainy alleyway, and it generates realistic puddle reflections and lifelike motion. But generating one cool clip is different from making a movie. When you try to piece together multiple shots, isolated AI tools fail to keep the character's face or the lighting consistent across the cuts. To force these tools to cooperate, users must write highly technical parameters, tweaking weights and seeds in a tedious process known as prompt engineering. You end up taking a generated image, manually pasting it into a separate video tool, hitting generate, and hoping the physics and faces match up. Most of the time, they don't. These fragmented tools turn the user into a software debugger rather than a creative filmmaker. A new approach is emerging: integrated systems that combine industry-leading image and video models into a single, unified pipeline. Instead of using sliders and technical text boxes, the user describes the scene in plain English, exactly as a director would speak to a film crew. From a single paragraph, the AI begins generating standard pre-production assets. It designs multi-angle character reference sheets, ensuring the detective and the attacker have consistent clothing and facial structures from every profile. Then it acts as the set designer, mapping out a top-down blueprint and plotting exactly where the two characters will move and collide. It automatically selects specific camera lens choices, like a 40 or 75 millimeter, for every distinct shot. This software architecture allows the user to act as a director, orchestrating a digital crew. That planning results in a fast-paced fight scene where the physics actually connect, ending with the attacker slamming into a wet brick wall. The system can scale these concepts across genres. A short description produces a cohesive cyber heist trailer, jumping from an aerial sweep of modern Mumbai straight into a high-speed SUV chase. Even complex reimaginings are possible, like a futuristic city set in the year 2080, complete with towering neon skyscrapers and massive holographic billboards. These sequences were executed simultaneously from 3 short text descriptions, bypassing weeks of specialized pre-production. None of this means the software can write a good movie for you. Artificial intelligence cannot automate human emotion or the core concept of a story. Films resonate because an audience connects with the ideas driving the visuals. A director's vision is what gives those generated pixels actual weight. The actual impact of this technology is the collapse of the multi-million-dollar gatekeepers that previously controlled the film industry. If you have a compelling story in your head, the technical barrier is gone. The entire apparatus of a Hollywood studio is now waiting on your laptop to be directed.